Welcome into WCSN's coverage of ASU women's volleyball. I'm Trey Lanthier alongside Zach Pockleb. And Zach, big news breaking today as Allison Palmer announced she's transferring from the program. She was an all-freshman Pac-12 choice last year. And this year found herself on the bench as Bianca Ariano came through. What are your instant reactions to this transferring news?
Well, Allison Palmer had a very successful year last year. She set ASU's single-season setting assist record, however, with 1,482 assists. So Coach Watson's selection of Ariano over Palmer was just very, very shocking.
Yeah, and the decision at the beginning of the season kind of turned a lot of heads, but it's worked out well. The Sun Devils are 6-0 right now. They've gone 18-0 in sets won. But at the same time, you see a freshman superstar, as you said, broke the all-time record for assists in a single season of any ASU player ever. But at the same time, you also have to realize that maybe she wasn't fitting in with this team. Now announcing she's transferring. Next question I'm going to ask you, Zach, is how are these Sun Devils going to respond to this news? And who is going to fill those shoes that Allison Palmer leaves behind?
Well, it's pretty interesting. Bianca is 7th in the nation with assists per set with just over 12. So obviously the hitters are finding some chemistry with her. However, how Allison Palmer, where her presence will be missed, will be more so in practice and pushing Bianca in inter-squad scrimmages and whatnot. Shannon McCready was the third-string setter, and now she has moved up, obviously, to the backup spot. And we'll see if Ariano does go down, is McCready ready to step up into that starting role?
And that's a good point that you bring up, and that it does affect their depth. And this is a team that has already taken a hit with Julia Kadalik being ruled out for the season. So it's definitely a point to look at when you look at these bench players that have to come in. Shannon McCready is going to need to step up, and Bianca Ariano needs to become the every play setter for this team than the way that Allison Palmer was last year. So, Zach, last question I'm going to ask you coming into this is Texas-Illinois series. Do you think this team's going to immediately get over this news and just forget the drama, or do you think this might linger with them for a little while longer to lose a member of their sisterhood?
Well, they have to, but a lot of the leadership from Macy Gardner and Stephanie Preach, they'll have to take a lot of responsibility, including Ariano. So I think personally that they will get over it because they're rolling so well, and Bianca has such great command of the team, admittingly saying, she's feeling so much more chemistry. So I think they'll be okay as far as getting the ground rolling.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us from the WCSN studio. For Zach Pockleb, I'm Trey Lanthier, and you've been watching WCSN's coverage of ASU women's volleyball.